Alright, here's my 2000 Kawasaki KLR650 Gen 1. I've had this bike for a little over 6 months now. I bought it in February of 2023. And I fixed it up. It was a bit of a basket case when I got it, still is. The things it had done to it originally when I first got it, so I'll show you the key. It had the doohickey done by two previous owners back, not the previous owner, but two back. There is the doohickey, it's on my keychain. It had this braided hose done, and it had this stabilizers called Kitech. It's from kitech.com. That was from the previous owner. It had this aluminum skid plate here, right there, and it had this protector here. And try to figure out what else it had. Had a slip on, poorly done. And I'm trying to think, I think that's it. If something else comes to mind, I will bring it up of what it had done beforehand. What I had to do to it, okay, oh sorry, it also had the heated grips and it had the 9-volt adapter, which all work, and it came with these busters here, not bark busters, I doubt they are, but it came with these hand protectors, and these, the plate was missing. He had it, but it was off, and he had the short stays. These were tucked in. He had no luggage on here, and the stays on the front were very, very rotted out, and I had to tuck them with the short stays from the back. So what I did was to it, first thing I did was I added these rear racks. I put it together. I fixed the rear wiring, and I added this rack. I had to figure out how it went on. I had to reattach the both rear foot pegs, which I needed later, and I'll tell you why, and then the chain guard. Then I added these racks. These are dirt racks right here. They're like a body bush guard, and they're also for panniers. They're the cheaper one you can get. So I installed those. Next thing I had to do was clean up the wiring, get the rear lights working, and I had to put those longer stays on, which came with the bike. So these came, and they give it a little bit of a wiggle, but they're like brand new and he never used them. Then I had to clean up the gas tank. It was rusty. I stripped it and I painted it. The rest of everything else is plastic. I had to go through and find all the missing bolts for the seats, the plastics, the body, everything. Then I found out the SW Motex crash bars that were originally on it were cracked, just too far gone and rusted out and cracked. So I put the dirt racks on the front. The radiator is still actually leaking. It leaks out of the collar, so I have that on order. But the other things I've done to this bike were, I mean, I've had to go through it, but I had to do the brake pads front and rear. And then now I'm drawing a blank going through it. I've done the brake pads. I assembled it, obviously. Oh, the clutch cable. I had to do a clutch cable in order. It was only 15 bucks, but the one he'd given to me with it did not work. It was from some other application. Like I said, I've used the short stays on this. I've had to go through this bike, tighten it down. I had to add that windscreen. I've added all luggage, every bit of this luggage I've added. I removed every sticker and decal I could from it, so it doesn't look like I hit the car rally, but the only thing I left on it was the climb on the forks. Anything on the forks that I didn't want to heat up and blow the oil, like boil the oil and blow some seals. Oh yeah, another thing it had were these aluminum, these pegs. They're like dirt bike pegs. They're not Tusk, but they are really good. I mentioned in another video I had to cut the SW Motex off, and I still haven't done the bolt through kit yet. And this, I'm probably just going to cut here and leave these bolts. I've actually had to do some, what are they called? I've had to rethread everything for the pegs. I did all the luggage, so this is all, I don't know if I should do this in this video or not, but I have had to redo all this luggage I bought. So this is all Amazon, these bags, a fish tour, the 25 liters. I think this is a 12 liter? I can't remember what this one is. This is the Rhino Walk, and there's a system you can buy where they all loop together, and kind of wish I just got one system. But basically what these are for is my briefcase for work and my lunch pail for work. And they hold extra pants and extra jackets. And I used to have my tools in this bag, but then I got these ones from Amazon. These are amazing. These Rat Zoo dry bag 12. It's like I think it's a 6 liter, I'm not quite sure. These are the heavier duty waterproof ones, and I did get them in time, and I put them on the crash bars. I really like these. Let me get a better picture. I really like these bags, and they're really heavy duty. I don't know if they'd last or whatnot if it goes down, but they're my tools and my oils in them. So I got my tools on that side, a liter of oil there. They can hold more. They can hold spoons and they can hold tubes when I'm ready to do that. I will be putting them in there, but basically I'm really blown away with those for 33 bucks a piece. I was really happy. I'm sure there's better deals out there, and that's Canadian, not American, but I was really happy about that. But yeah, and then I have this Icon tank bag. It's magnetic. It turns into a backpack. I can put my map in it. All my gloves, my face shields, my gaiters, all my stuffs are in there. Just all my loose things. Yeah, so it's been a good commuting bike. Always something rattling loose on it. I actually tucked the plate up a bit. It should be lower, but I tucked it up. It's missing the reflector anyways above there, and I tightened down the light on there. But the only thing that's really needing right now is the radiator, which is coming in the mail. And I got an oil seal kit coming and a new front sprocket. So I got a new front sprocket coming, 16 tooth, which this is, and I got a whole oil seal kit for behind there. And I already did the rear sprocket and whole hub assembly. I don't know if I remember mentioning that. I did the whole hub. The thing was a basket case. She was beat down pretty hard. Rode hard, put away wet. I take pretty good care of this thing. Use it for work, and unfortunately, shamefully admitting, I haven't had it off-road yet, and I've really been meaning to, and I'm really hoping to next week that I may. I just haven't had time between work and the kids, and I ride another bike with a group of guys, a cruiser, but like, I just don't have time to go off-road. But it's been a great tall bike. I've customized it to my needs. It's all the luggage here that you can see. Let me try and get around this ditch here. Damn, I'm in a horrible spot for this video. But yes, the windshield, the hub, the brakes, the clutch cable, all the add-ons. Like I said, all that other stuff was done before I got it. Hardly worth it, to be honest with you. It would be worth it more to get a better shaped bike and not have to find out the hard way all this stuff. But I did get a deal on it, and I still love this piece of shit. So this is the KLR650. It's all the stuff I can think I've done with it. All the lights, all the add-ons, the bags, the brackets, the crash bars. Taking no credit for anything done before. Just basically reassembling it from the time I got it with what I had. I had no idea how it went together. I had no inclination, so I didn't get to take it apart and put it back from memory. I had to figure out how things went together, and a lot of bolts were missing, which was a pain in the ass, but that's what you get when you buy a budget bike on a budget from a guy who was just dumping it, basically. So anyways, that's the Warhorse, and all the things I can currently think of I've done to it, and then were done to it previous to me, and things I've had to do to bring it back to where it is now. It is running great. It's going to run really good with that new radiator, and it'll stop leaking oil when I get the countershaft seals in on the next week. And I love this thing. It's just a different kind of beast than a cruiser and than anything else. So this is the Warhorse, and it's a great bike, a great fun bike. Pain in the ass, but they all are, no matter what they are. They're a pain in the ass. You always got to go through anything. So that's my bike, and that's what I've done to it, and that's what it's been through so far. Thanks for watching.